All our women, when they wake up early in the morning, do you know what they do? TikTok. I've even bought ring light, and every lady is learning how to twerk. Who has the greatest putters? You see, in the days when demons come, your putters cannot save us. The Bible says, if the same spirit in the book of Romans that raised Jesus from the dead dwelleth in you, that same spirit will quicken your mortal body. He's speaking about the spirit of resurrection, and that is what is referred to as immortal spirit, because it has the ability to bring life. It's also part of the component of the Zoe. But mind you, by the time you continually follow the Lord and follow him, a time comes, you see, if your body is in alignment, your soul is in alignment, then it has a way of ensuring that your spirit continually subscribe to life everlasting. Because a man that does not have life in his body, life in his soul, how can he have life in his spirit? He will still have death. So where does the glory come? The glory comes from the life in the spirit of a man. So what is the intention of God? The intention of God is that man live from the spirit to the soul, then to the body. Not the way we live from the body to the soul, then to the spirit. Many people, their spirit is too far. Their body is what is being revealed. If you touch them small now, the first thing they will express are works of the flesh. Is because they have allowed their soul, they have allowed their body and the component of the flesh drive them. And that is the why you cannot express the glory of God. The glory of God is hidden within your spirit, and until you give your spirit the expression and begin to walk in the spirit and not walk in the flesh, you will always never reveal glory, rather you reveal death. Only men and women that walk in the spirit that can actually become glory carriers. Glory carriers are men and women of the spirit, because it is in the spirit that your life that is everlasting dwells, and out of the bounty of that everlasting life, right, a glory is being revealed, and out of the revelation of that glory, an expression of God and his dimension is being seen. And mind you, how do you make the shift from your mind? What is working in the flesh? What is working in the spirit? According to scripture, the Bible said, walking in the spirit is a mind set on the things of the spirit. Is that true? Walking in the flesh is a mind set on the things of the flesh. That's just it. There's no mystery to it. Any man that set his mind on the things of the spirit begin to walk in the spirit. When you set your mind on the things of the flesh, you begin to walk in the flesh, and that is the reason why you sin every day. Your mind is set on things that are flesh, things that are carnal. When you begin to set your minds on things of the spirit, suddenly an atmosphere begin to come. How many of you understand the protocol of intimacy? How many of you have ever locked the door and decide to stay inside? The first thing that happens is this: your challenge may be to consolidate your mind. When your mind is consolidated and set towards the Lord, a spirit comes and begin to cover you. Suddenly it's like a wild wind begin to move around you. You begin to feel a presence, you begin to feel a fire. It's natural for a glory to be revealed, because the challenge is just your mind. If your mind is set on the Lord, is set gaze on the Lord, suddenly his atmosphere begin to come, because the glory realm brings an atmosphere. It is within that atmosphere that a shift comes. Because the glory introduces a new atmosphere. It's an atmosphere of heaven. And until that atmosphere comes, you will remain in the state that you are for long.